Welcome back to the breakdown, where we're going to share and discuss this Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Whew, we got a little change of pace. Series led 2-0 by the Celtics. However, today's Celtics are at the away team. They're playing in Dallas? We're at in Dallas? I don't know. Somewhere in Dallas. The Celtics are playing in Dallas. New climate, different atmosphere. They had a three-day rest in between the games though. So to account for the travel time, people got acclimated for stuff, you know what I'm saying? All the good job and jazz. But Boston's the away team and they're at Mavericks home base. And I don't know if you guys are paying attention or not, but the biggest news right now going on in the sporting realm is what is happening with Porzingis. What's happening with Porzingis? Is the final word out? Let me see if I get a click here and get some quick answers. Because if he's out, that changes the whole trajectory about what's going to be happening today. And they're talking right now. It's a game time decision here. He's not even in the starting lineup. I mean, was he ever starting lineup? I don't even know if he was starting or not. But let's see if we get any more information over here about this guy. Nah, he's still nothing is finalized. But Porzingis is the biggest talk of the town because we need to know what's going on for him. Because the numbers are the odds and numbers, which I'll talk about in a second, are swaying like this. Because of the talk of him. So as of right now, at home, Dallas Mavericks are the favorite. You catch them at -135 at DraftKings right now as of almost 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9:48 to be precise. -135 at DraftKings will get Boston, the Celtics, the best team in the league, at +126 at Caesars right now. With with a spread of 2.5. Negative for Dallas, it gets that -110 at DraftKings, or gets the positive for Boston at -105 at Caesars, with an over-under 212.5. Boy, these last two games, the unders were going crazy because, Mavericks were unable to keep up with the scoring of the Celtics. Celtics always had a pretty low ceiling for letting people score in the first place, They had one of the best defenses in the league. And, that's still the case, you know what I'm saying? But all that being said, as of right now, I don't want to jump the gun into where I want to stay with this, but I'm leaning a little more heavily toward the Dallas Mavericks, as is the rest of the world for the most part, because of Porzingis. Not saying that Porzingis was that much of a game changer for the Boston Celtics to not be able to score or to make things happen. However, this is the biggest thing, right? So going into this game here, without Porzingis down low, stopping people from coming to paint with his big, 7'1", 7'2" presence. I forget what he is. Some guy up there, okay? He was shutting down Derek Lively. He was shutting down, not say shutting down, that's the wrong word. Shutting down or keeping him at bay. Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, and Darius Jones. Is it Darius Jones? I hope I'm saying Darius Jones. Derrick Jones. Bam. Derrick Jones. All right. So he was keeping them outside the paint from scoring like they want to do, like they're doing, like the big men were scoring against Minnesota. If you remember that series very, very well. The pain still hurts for me. But that was the biggest thing. So without him being there, don't get me wrong, like the Boston Celtics are still a relatively tall team. And they can still play defense, okay? We have Al Horford shoot down low, be able to do his thing, but he's only 6'8", is he? I forget. Let me see if I get a quick number on the guy's height. I think he was 6'8". 6'8", 6'9". And, of course, don't got right there for me. But, I mean, he's a tall guy, though, down low doing his thing. But he's not quite the defender that our good friend Porzingis is. So that actually matters a little bit to some degree, you know what I'm saying? But all that being said, this game, without Porzingis being there, I expect there to be a lot more pressure applied to the paint. And a lot more energy and action coming from the three centers or the three big men of Mavericks. Because they're actually getting muscle around a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying that, Porzingis was like the Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon down there, but his presence did prevent things. And he was good. And he was a good blocker compared to Horford. He isn't necessarily a great blocker down low in the paint, but yeah, that is the biggest thing going on. So that's why if you notice these numbers are pretty close. I mean, if Porzingis was definitely in the game, that actually might sway it to be a pick'em, a negative 110, 110 situation. I feel it could be. Or the spread would be like a 1.5 situation. But nah. So Porzingis still on the ropes. I guess they're factoring him for him to be out. That's why the numbers are where they're at right now. I do believe that of these two home games, Dallas is going to win one. I don't believe that Dallas has that. I don't believe Dallas has that kind of audacity. That's the best way to put it right now. They had the audacity to let themselves get in a situation that the Timberwolves were in, where they were literally 3-0 about to get swept. So they had to force a game 4 by winning that one game with the extra motivation, okay? I don't believe Dallas has that in them because Luka and Kyrie have that different energy, all right? So I believe I'm leaning heavily toward this being the game that the Dallas Mavericks win. And then Celtics come back and fuck them up game 4. That's what I'm believing the narrative is right now. Is that going to be the case, though? Like, I don't see any other situation for why the Mavericks cannot take advantage of this moment. That this is the time. If they're going to win the game, it has to be here. Coming back to the home crowd, basically the fans not jeering Kyrie and pulling his emotional heartstrings to make him play better and shoot better, you know what I'm saying? He's going to hit these shots a little more, even though it's still being the same defense, but the same defense caliber is not going to be there as it was in Boston because the Boston fans are not cheering on the Boston Celtics. You know what I'm saying? So that whole mindset thing is going to be there. The defense is going to be there, but Kyrie's going to make a little more points. Is it going to break 20, though? I imagine he might get a little over that. That's what I'm leaning on, but I don't see he's going to be like, he could hit a pop of 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look at that 30, that plus 30, see what it says. You know what I'm saying? Throw it low. You know? But I do believe that this is the game. If Dallas Mavericks are going to win a game, it's going to be this game right now. I mean, unless Boston Celtics really have that fire in them, say, even without Porzingis, we're still going to win. I mean, that could be the case if Tatum actually shows up and scores bucket this time, along with being the floor general. That would change a whole lot, okay? But I think this is the game that, like I said, like I was going through my list. The fans are there. The fans are there for the Mavericks. The fans aren't there to bring down Kyrie. Also, with the fans, the bench from the Mavericks gets a little more firepower. They actually become more alive. And then we have Porzingis potentially being out. Porzingis is out. I'm leaning heavily towards Mavericks at least covering the spread. That's a 3-point difference right now. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking, I'll say that as if Mavericks were the plus underdog spread. So in that regards, I do believe Mavericks will win this. But it's at least going to be the fun 3-point game, I was saying. plus or minus. Hopefully, Mavericks take that if I'm going outside, you know. But I do believe that the Mavericks are going to keep this game a lot closer to what they have been. This one game, extra motivation, and then still, they're actually going to be over the points because both sides are going to be scoring this time. I feel this is that game. This is that game. But if it's not this game, I'll be sad for next game. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's just imagine that I have a few chips right there. I'm pushing them all into the center. This is my stand that I believe this is the time with Dallas. If they're going to win a game with Porzingis out, they have to stand up and take advantage of the moment. If Porzingis is in, I don't know. I honestly don't know. If Porzingis is in, I hope you guys put that on. That ball's at plus 126. You know what I'm saying? Woo! You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Porzingis out, Dallas. Money line, -135. I mean, why you be saying so much that they could get 3 points? I don't know. That's a rough one to say. I definitely say I'd rather go to the Dallas money line. That's for damn sure. So, that's how we end this one right here. Money line, Dallas 135. Sorry, money line Dallas for the win with the over 212.5 if Porzingis is not in. If Porzingis is in, Boston 2.5 spread with the under. With the under. So man, I hate this one. I can't even do my finger no more. I can do finger okay. So, like I said, this is the parlay for the day, guys. Depending on what side you're on, depending on what side you're feeling, everything makes sense for the Mavericks to win this game. All right. Everything makes sense for the Mavericks to win this game. So if you're on the Mavericks side, money line over 225.5. Over 212.5. If you don't, this is also if Porzingis is out. If Porzingis is in, Boston money line with the under 212.5. Depending on which side you are, let me know down in the comments below which side you're on. And either way, hope for the best. One of you gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? So like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what side you're on. And let's go out there and make some money, guys. Make a wish.